coming after this tough game you won. I mean, Ludwigsburg won against Dijon 84 against 72. Let's welcome Mr. John Patrick, the coach, the head coach, and the player, Tremel Darden. Please, Tremel, can you tell us your feelings about this game?
Oh man, it was a hard-fought win. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We understand that every game is very precious. So coming in here, you know, all road games are usually difficult. And we just wanted to come out here and earn everything we got. And hat goes off to how hard they competed at Dijon. But, you know, the guys in there are very happy because everybody contributed to this win. You know, everybody who came in had an impact in some kind of way. Sometimes it's going to be seen and sometimes it's not, but people who know basketball know guys had an impact. And we had to do all we had to do to earn this victory, and we're happy with that.
Tonight, the key seems to be this first half when you scored a lot of points, especially were very good at three-point shots.
Yeah, we kind of been getting off to slow starts over our last few games. So we didn't get up to a slow start. It was going back and forth, but we were making shots. And you know, the game always is a little bit easier when you're making shots. So in the first half, we were able to make shots. We were always going to bring it defensively, but we were able to use that defense to fuel our offense. And because we was playing together on defense, we was able to share the ball on offense and get quality looks, which were open shots, and we were able to make them.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Thank you.
And now, your feelings, Mr. John Patrick?
Yeah, I'm very proud of our guys. It was a hard-fought game. I also thought that Dijon gave everything. They had a tough schedule here, playing 3 games in 5 days. And so we knew that coming in, and we wanted to make it a full-court game. But hats off to both teams, but to my guys, we out-rebounded them, and that was one of the big points, that we could out-rebound a bigger and more physical team. And like Tremel said, we had great input from our young guy, actually everyone coming off the bench. So Ethan Happ has not been playing. He came in and gave us offensive power, and Luki and Johannes came in and made shots. Like to say it's an honor to coach against Kadeen Carrington, one of the best players who ever played in our organization 2 years ago, and I wish Coach Markovic and the Dijon team the best of luck going forward. Thank you.
In the last quarter, Dijon kind of made a run, and Jordan Hodgson made a very important shot at this moment.
Yeah, we were trading threes. When Jordan gets hot, he's one of the most amazing shooters we've seen. He's missed 5 weeks with an injury, and he really wanted to come back for this game. And he was a little rusty at first and missed some open ones, which is unusual. But then he hit some very tough shots with hands in his face. But hats off also to Dijon players, Simon and Kelly also, Kadeem, Holston were hitting tough shots. So in the end, we were expecting that they would up the intensity on defense, and they did, and we're very fortunate to get this win.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now let's welcome our player, Carrington, and our coach, Mr. Markovic. Kevin, your feelings about this tough game?
We knew it would be a tough game coming in. The last time we played them at their house, they kind of handed this to us a little bit, so we just tried to come out and be aggressive and follow the game plan, but I guess we didn't have enough. We kind of broke down in certain points of the game. I mean, I feel like we fought as a team, but at the end it wasn't enough.
It seems like you were 11 points at the halftime. It was tough because they made really big shots at 3 points, but in the other statistics, it was close between the two teams.
Yeah, it was pretty close, but with that team, you can't really make too much mistakes with them. I feel like in the first half, we kind of broke down on defense a little bit, and they hit a lot of threes. Once they're open, they're gonna hit shots. So I think that was really the big difference in the game.
The second half was really better for your team because you managed to come to 6 points, then 2 offensive fouls. It must be frustrating this moment.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna speak on like the officiating and calls and stuff, but it was tough. I feel like we fought hard, like you said, to bring it back to be a winnable game. I feel like a couple questionable calls, it could have went our way, but I mean, you can't really dwell on that stuff. We just got to move on. We gave ourselves a pretty good chance, so we just got to stay locked in and come out with a couple wins.
You, in the second half, you give the hope to all the crowd, and it was close to perhaps coming back and perhaps win this one. Not so far from, because the score is a bit severe at the end.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of spoke at halftime, and we kind of figured out what we needed to do, and I think we did a pretty good job in the second half, kind of locking in on our game plan. But like I said, still a couple mistakes that we made, and they capitalized on it, and that was really good difference.
Thank you, Karim.
Thank you.
Mr. Markovic, your comment?
If you see the parameters of the game and the halftime and right now, it's just points from turnovers 6 to 14 their favor, second chance points 2 to 10 in their favor, fast break points 2 to 9 in their favor, 19 points from our bench, 33 points from their bench, 14 offensive rebounds, too many easy points we received. I mean, we couldn't respond in any aspect of the game in the first half. We was too soft defensively to play against this kind of team, and we talk about this, and we was preparing because they are a very, very tough team, and to try to match up their toughness with our toughness, we didn't do it. Even the moments we play a lot of time with the 0 fouls in the second quarter, which is unbelievable for this kind of game that you play with 0 fouls, and then you receive point by point, and you still don't commit any fouls. So I think the game and momentum was wrong there in the first half because they felt very comfortable, and we was kind of they was taking us out of the game completely. Second half, as Kadin said, we fought hard, but every time we come close, we commit mistakes. Either was one good defense and then they get some offensive rebound, or one ball fall down and they catch it and they score, or they put pressure and we make some silly turnovers. I don't talk about this Jordan Hulse make this 2 3-point shot because he's this kind of player and we know the risk by playing defense low. The point was that when you go to offense, you don't commit 2 straight offensive foul in this important moment of the game. I mean, we need to be more smart in these kind of situations. But okay, it's a game that goes to their side. They deserve it. They are very, very, very hard and difficult team to play. Especially, you need to spend the same amount of energy offensively to create any kind of shot, to create any kind of penetrations. And then, in the other hand, they are moving the ball very fast, and they have a lot of people to score because they play same way all the time. If you just take that Darden has he's 40 years old and he makes 15 points. What to say about this? The intensity and the energy. That's it.
Just about the first half, because it seemed to me in the offense you had some open shots you didn't make, but the game was the shots were created
Yeah, I think we had some open shots later on, not in the beginning. In the beginning, we was not moving the ball very well, and that was our problem offensively. We was stuck with too many dribbles, and this is something that we said not to do, and try to get the quick pass and try to open with the passing lines, shots and penetrations. But also we need to give credit to the defense because they covered the space very well, and sometimes it's not easy. You know, we are not alone on the court, and we have ideas, but there is opponents also who tries to kill your ideas. So later on, yes, we create some open shots. We could make them. They make they shots, and as I said, in that moment we had 0 fouls, and we was very soft defensively. So we allowed in this kind of situation to receive a basket, like we are going back to transition with 0 fouls, and the guy just stop, pull up a shot, and then pass to corner, another 3-point shot, and this kind of thing. So I think they get this momentum and they get confidence and everything in the first half, and later on we was kind of all the time trailing behind, and we couldn't ever break the game. With the moments we come close, always something happened, either some turnovers, offensive fouls, or some referee decisions, because the referee was clearly not on the level of this game.